Hey everybody, and welcome back to another What's Sold video. I'm Skylar and I'm not a good reseller, but we still got some sales, so let's go ahead and go over them. And we've had quite a bit of sales on the weekend, 6 to be exact, so that's been better than the other weekends where it's kind of died down a little bit. Didn't used to always be that way, but we'll see. Is this the start of it ramping up? Who knows? So I've finally decided that at the start of every month for my channel, I'm going to do a haul video for my death pile. Yeah, sounds hilarious, but the circumstances for that is that anything that I didn't list in the month that was highlighted in my haul videos that I did, I'm going to kind of shame myself and show those or talk about them in a haul video for the death pile. Haven't come up with a catchy name just yet. If you guys happen to want to leave one in the comments of what kind of like title to, you know, sourcing haul videos for my eBay store, that's kind of the typical title I would give my standard videos. But if there's something you guys can think of to do for the death pile type videos where I don't list items, something funny, catchy, I might make it my title and keep it that way. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, and before I forget, like I did last week, I got the new shirt this week, guys. I know it's one of your favorite things on this channel. It's one of the things that makes this channel unique. And I mean, look at this, right? I mean, that's not bad. I mean, I'm from Florida, so it kind of fits me a little more, Florida, California kind of style on the beach or whatever. And yeah, so another one brand that I kind of like. Now, I like the Izod Salt Water. Those are the type of ones that, you know, for the most part, I like the style of them. This is kind of just your standard Izod, I guess. And yeah, so even though this looks fantastic, it doesn't sell, guys. Izod isn't a good brand for me to sell, so I'd probably just avoid them. And it gets the Hall of Shame here and is added into my don't buy these branded of men's shirt video. So yeah, and I don't know if you guys have noticed, but most of the shirts that I've been wearing for these type of don't buy videos, and I mean you see them in what things I sell too, but most of them are button. And if you've seen the recent resell intel video, I'll put up here the video that I'm referring to, and he pointed out in his video that the button down shirt category for men's has a better sell-through rate in general, all shirts. Like he first went through and did all the button shirts, and he went through the sell-through rate of all the different sizes, and then he went to normal shirts and did the sell-through rate of all the sizes, and he noticed that the button down shirts had a higher sell-through rate than what we were seeing for regular type shirts, t-shirts, polos, just kind of everything else. So I'm not going to say any more than that because I want to shout him out. Go ahead and see his video. I've seen a few of his videos in the past. That's kind of where I get some certain ideas of like holy grail kind of t-shirts or things, clothing to look out for. So yeah, and with that out of the way, let's go ahead and go over our sales for this week. So I got a couple items that I pulled from the house over here. All right, guys, probably my favorite type of sale, even borderline even more than a sale that's really profitable. At least at this point, I'm really pumped up about these type of sales. Quick flips. Let me see. If I'm not too lazy enough, I'll include an animation here of somebody doing a flip. I've always wanted to kind of include that. So yeah, check this guy out. And yeah, so yeah, this was a quick flip. And I'm going to kind of preference, or kind of set the template for what I consider a quick flip. We will say that if it's only 2 haul videos prior to it being sold, then we'll consider it a quick flip. So roughly 2 weeks. So if it sells within that time frame, I'll consider it a quick flip. If it takes longer, then I will not consider it a quick flip. And another caveat that I included in my recent haul video is that it's only going to be considered a quick flip if I list it when I do my haul videos. So it can be something that I bought in the past that was in my death pile, If I were to list it now and it's sold within a week, I would not classify that item as a quick flip. What, the item, if you find your own specifically, yes, it would be a quick flip maybe for you. But for me personally, it wasn't a quick flip because there was something about it that just made me not want to list it. So having to hold on to it, the time that it takes for me to actually list the item too, I think needs to be considered if you're going to call something a quick flip. So I just wanted to, get that out there, kind of set the parameters of what I consider a quick flip so you guys are on board as well. So yeah, but I mean this, I listed it within the week, sold in 2 weeks, quick flip. So this is a Callaway golf shirt. Bought it for $2 and it sold for $11, so not bad. All right, and then another one that I would consider a quick flip as well. This was on my first haul video, and it is a pair of Cody James men's jeans. So yeah, I bought these for $5 and they sold for $16. I took a best offer. All right, now that we got the exciting quick flips out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about something. This one didn't take quite as long, but kind of your more standard sale, but wasn't very profitable. So let's go ahead and pull it. It's a hat over here. So it's a Home Depot Pro camo hat. Really nice condition. In fact, it even has like the plastic guard, or the cardboard guard there. So, most likely was never even worn. And this sold for $6 and I spent $2 on it. All right, and then another item is over here. It's a water tank for a Keurig K-Cafe machine. But yeah, $15, and like I said, counted as 5. All right, and then we have a remote over here in the filing cabinet that sold. And here it is, just like a Panasonic kind of audio system that it goes for. Wrapped it up in cling wrap here, and this only sold for $3 and I paid $1 for it, so not much money to be made there, but not too bad, not too bad. All right, and then the last thing that sold to start things off here for the week is a pair of shoes, and quick flip. That's right, quick flip. They're sitting over here on top of one of the boxes because I ran out of space in the filing cabinet. But yeah, it's getting close to that time. Probably once per quarter is when I do like my inventory consolidation. So, in the boxes over here, when things sell, the boxes start to become a little empty. So, like I said, once a quarter is when I'll take things from the filing cabinet and I'll throw them, incorporate them over here and make some more room. Because, yes, it would be nice to, whenever I have something listed, to immediately store it in inventory and things like that. But when you factor in the time that it's going to take for me to find space for it, if I did that for every single item as it came in, it'd probably not be very beneficial in terms of how much time it would take if you add it all up. Whereas if I did it this way, where I have, this very easily accessible storage, as an intermedium or whatever for me putting it into the final part of the inventory, I can just spend that one day, get it all done in one day, and put it all over there. And then the other part too is hey, if I have some quick flips or something, they'll sell. So in the end, that's going to be less that I'll have to take the time to find a box for it to fit. It's a lot more easier for these filing cabinets. So that's kind of why I do it. Hopefully that made some sense. But yeah, so these are considered quick flips because I just recently listed them and they sold for $23. Now, I spent $15, which is a lot, but if you guys see my haul video, I don't know what you're doing. Go see the haul video. Let me see if I can post it up here. Go check out that haul video so you can see what these are all about, and you'll have an idea of what I'm going to talk about next, and that is that these were jump starters. Yes, jump starters. Put a graphic right here. Jump starters. That's right, that's right. So that's why I paid a little more on them. You know what? I like you guys, so I think I'll go ahead and fill you in. I'm not going to necessarily make you go watch that video. You should anyways, but I'll fill you in on a little secret at my store here. So jump starters are things that you'll pay a little more on, to bite the bullet on the profit. Don't take as much profit because they're a type of item that is going to be really easy to list for you, and that's going to help jumpstart your week of listing. So that was this case. I mean, look, they're brand new condition. I had to like rub off a little bit of the marker on the bottom, but like, I mean, very easy. And yeah, and it jump started my week to list. And I mean, look, here's proof in the pudding here. They're already listed. They're already sold. Fantastic. That's what I like. Let's get them in and out of the store, right? So yeah. All right, guys, we got a couple more sales coming in, and it's 2 pairs of shoes, and they are quick flips. Yes, just barely though, because I'm about to post my next haul video, and whenever I post that, it would technically be out of the qualifier where it'd be like 3 weeks. So a little bit of a gray area there if they're technically quick flips or not. Like I said, I'll just pretend that my rule of thumb is going to be it has to be 2 haul videos prior. If I upload the third one and it hasn't sold yet, then it's out of the running for quick flips. So we'll just kind of go with that. I'll fine tune it a little bit later. All right, guys. All right, I'm a little cuckoo in the head. Anyways, so 2 pairs of shoes, and I'm satisfied with both of these sales. Let's go ahead and look at them. Now these shoes I find hilarious, and I kind of wish I would have kept them because they are my size in terms of length, size 13. But the funny thing about these is that they are 3W wide, at least for SAS. They're 3W. And I don't know if it'll come off well in the camera, but I mean, they're almost like deformed looking because they're so wide. And they got the hook and loop. Don't you dare say Velcro. Don't say Velcro. You're not allowed to say Velcro. You're not allowed to sell Velcro. Stop it. Hook and loop. Or I think in this case I did like double strap. But yes. But I mean, look at that. But I bet these are really comfortable, so I'm not going to knock the guy for buying them. And yeah. So I bought these. I don't know exactly. All right, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't write it down. I apologize. I did the whole, I'll just look up on my haul video and write it down. And there was like that haul video that these are from was the week that I didn't do it. I've done it going forward. I need to go back and do it for that first haul video. And yeah, but I believe it was around that $12 to $13 price range, and they sold for $40. So even if I did spend $15, that was still a fantastic sale. I like it. All right, but yeah, 13 into 40. All right, and then the next pair is over here. It's a pair of Merrell shoes. And if I'm not mistaken, it was a Jumpstart. And I'll spare you the other quick flip animation because we've already said for both of the pairs of shoes. But yeah, quick flip and a Jumpstarter. So that's like the ultimate tier of the Jumpstarter serving its purpose and coming out with the best case scenario. So yeah, over here. All right, guys, and here they are, Merrell shoes. And I believe I spent $15 on these. And I ended up selling them for $25. So like I said, not a lot of profit there, but relatively easy to get ready to list. And whenever it's easy to list, I get to list them. All right, and here's the next bundle of items going out. So yeah, the thing that I liked about the haul videos is that it kind of intertwines already with things that I'm doing for my store. I'm already going to bring everything in and unpack it. I may as well do it with you guys, right? And another added benefit is that when I go to edit, that's when I can write down, the item in my inventory and how much it cost. And then going forward, I can also mark it as the Jumpstarter and the date that I did the haul video to kind of give me an idea of how long it took to sell. So, it definitely benefits my business in doing that. And as I mentioned, I believe in my haul videos, I'm going to eventually, maybe even earlier in this video, I don't know, but I'm going to be doing that, beginning of the month video of shame showing my additions to my death pile. So hopefully with all that going in, it will help motivate me to get the business flowing. All right, and if you're still watching, fantastic. We got a few more things that have sold, and there's one big ticket item too as well, which got me a little excited. And let's go over those now. And one of them is a pair of jeans. Pretty excited about these because they are a quick flip And they were featured on a thumbnail. So for all you guys that know, you know which exactly jeans I'm talking about. I'll go ahead and show them to you. It's the Miss Me jeans. So those Miss Me jeans that I had on the haul thumbnail video sold for $15, bought them for $5. So hopefully the person that gets them enjoys them very much, and they were definitely used by me. All right, so let's go ahead on to the next item down here, a lower dollar sale. It's a Epson charger, like probably for a printer. And here it is. And when you look at that, it is in a Ziploc baggie, so you can see what I'm actually holding up. And yeah, so I bought this a while ago for 50 cents, and it ended up selling for $5. Not bad. All right, and then there's 2 more items that sold for the rest of this week because I'm leaving on a Thursday again, so cutting it off a little early. And so it's over here. It's a shirt. It's a Disney shirt, but not the one you saw in the haul video recently. It's a different one. All right, here it is. So it's like a Disney golf polo, just kind of a gray style. It's got a little like Epcot baseball looking thing there. Pretty cool. Took a long time to sell, but it did eventually sell. And I bought this for $2, and it sold for $9. Not too bad. Would have liked a quicker flip, but it is what it is. All right, and then the last thing that sold for the week, it's a big like audio receiver in the back there. I'll go ahead and grab it for you guys real quick. All right, and here it is. So I meant to say audio video receiver, and it's an Onkyo one. And I bought this at an estate sale a while back for $25, and it eventually sold for $100. So this is the big money item I was talking about. All right, now a little pop quiz to end the video here. So those last 4 items that I mentioned sold, which one do you think was the most profitable? I'll give you a few seconds to think about it. Pretty tough question, right? Yep, you guessed it. The Epson printer cable. That was the most profitable item, believe it or not. Turning that 50 cents into $5, because when you think about it, that would be the equivalent of buying an item for $10 and selling it for $100. So for all you guys that thought it was the AV receiver where I spent $25 and turned it into $100, that's fantastic. Don't get me wrong, still a great sale, everything like that. But in terms of like the money you spent for the amount of money that you're going to get out of it, it was the charger cable, guys. Believe it or not. So, I'm just poking a little fun here because obviously there's other factors outside of just the dollar amount that you get that matter. So, yes, being able to only have to sell one item to get that big chunk of money is nice, as opposed to if you had those cables, you'd have to buy multiple of them and do the work to list multiple of them. So believe me, I understand that. But I just find it interesting, So, while those lower dollar items, you might not see them as much, when you think about it, they end up being pretty good, But I will say that for those lower dollar items like cables and stuff, it's you kind of get caught up with having a bunch in your inventory that don't sell, as opposed to like the big receivers. I don't know. Forget it. Anyways, that's going to conclude the end of this video here, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I enjoy making them, and hit the like button if you did. And also subscribe to the channel. I want to get those subscriber counts up. We are very close to 50 subscribers. Hoping to do something cool for it. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, hit the notification bell if you want to be notified of future videos. And see you guys on the next video.